San Diego 6 News in the morning. Your station for balanced news.
And 2011 looking a little brighter for many businesses. Coming up, we'll talk about business resolutions for the new year.
We are just days away from starting a new year, and that means, of course, New Year's resolutions. Many people, we all know we want to lose weight, we want to work out, we want to stop drinking, stop smoking. But have you thought about resolutions for your business? Frank Cowell, the founder and president of Elevator Marketing, is here with what you can do to make your business more successful in the new year. And we have some ideas for people, but what is the #1 thing you can tell people to make their business successful in the coming year?
Consistency. You know, really a lack of business success you can trace back to consistency. We all start out with great ideas in business, but a lot of times we fail because we're not consistent. We don't stay diligent to our initial goals. And you had a bunch of goals that we want to let people know about, because there are some key things that people need to remember this time of year, and a lot of them have to do with technology and even keeping your customer database up to date. Talk about that a little bit. Yeah, you know, we live in a world with so much information, and people today want to be communicated with on their terms, and they want information that's relevant to them. And the only way to do that today is to make sure you have a proper customer database so you can segment your data and target customers accordingly. So if you have a system in place, great. Stay on top of it, keep it up to date. If you don't, I suggest searching one out and getting started. Getting started right away. And then also social media. We hear how Facebook and Twitter is revolutionizing businesses and making people with small businesses suddenly have big names. Have you noticed that one of the sites is working better than another, or what would you suggest for people who really, frankly, don't know how to use any of the sites? Well, you know, Facebook is great because it allows you to go to a place where there are so many users already. The conversations are taking place and allows your business to get involved in those conversations and really have a two-way dialogue with your consumers, whereas before in traditional media, you kind of pitch your message out to your consumers. Social media allows you to have that two-way communication. So Facebook is a great tool for that. Twitter is also another great tool for sending out, you know, quick, timely updates on what's going on in your business. How do you know that would be something that would be good for your business, social media? Because it can be intimidating to a lot of people. So how do you know if it's even worth it? Yeah, that's a good point. There's a lot of confusion out there about social media and its applicability to various businesses. And personally, I feel there are varying degrees of applicability. And so while one business may not have consumers that are really applicable to engaging them through social media, you may want to look for ways to engage the peers in your industry to start leveraging that as a platform to share knowledge and gain knowledge. But you know, as with anything, you just jump in and start, you know, trying it out, and don't be afraid to make mistakes. The key thing is authenticity. So just get in there and be involved in the conversation. Then when it comes to your company's website, I think some of the frustration that a lot of us have is we go to a company's website, it's either doesn't work or it says to be coming soon or whatever it says. And so that's something that people should really hone in on this year. The first place a consumer is going to go when they want to learn about your organization is your website. Social media is popular, mobile communication platforms are popular. People still go to your website when they want to learn a great deal about your company. So you have to keep it up to date. You have to look like you're current and relevant. You say keep it simple. Was that what your suggestion may be for websites? Simple is definitely a great goal. It all depends on your audience and what you're trying to accomplish. There are ways to have a lot of content, but of course, keeping it simple and how you provide that content. Absolutely. We just have a couple more minutes here, so I just want to grab out some of these other tips that you have. Check for consistency, like you had mentioned, then also look for ways to give back. What do you mean by that? Well, goal #1 in any business, drive revenue to the bottom line, drive profits. We all know that. But to give your business, you know, deeper meaning, it's great if you look for ways to give back through your community and find charitable opportunities to find a deeper meaning for your business and creating a stronger bond between you and your community. And in doing so, you know, you'll help build a stronger brand. So for your business, Frank, this year, what are your resolutions? Our resolutions are also to be consistent with our own marketing and our own messaging, making sure we're being diligent about targeting the consumers that we want to connect with and we want to work with and add to our family, if you will. You're already on Facebook and Twitter? We absolutely are. There you go. All right, Frank, thank you so much for coming in. We really appreciate your help and all your ideas here. And for more information, just go to our website, san diego6.com, and click on Hot Topics.